All right, I'm back with part two. So I just got done talking to you and I'm going to finish up the problem. So if you were watching part one, I ended where I was finding the common denominator and then I was going to multiply the top and then combine like terms. So that's where I left off. So that is where I'm going to go. So if you notice, we have some wild expressions. You keep the bottom exactly the same. So I'm just going to go ahead and multiply this out for you right now. All right, we've done all that algebra. I actually had to go back and do one part of the video, which is why it's jumpy a little bit, is I made one sign error, and then the problem was the next step didn't work. So what do I mean by that? The next step, just so you're aware, is I did this distribution. If you get your signs wrong, the next step will not work, like I said. So what you want to do is combine like terms. And if you did everything correct, you'll get these matching terms that become 0 or cancel out. And you can see that we've got these pairs, minus, plus, x. And then we're left with some stuff that doesn't just cancel out. But what I want you to make note of is that, oh, I forgot the 12s. What I want you to make note of is that both of the terms that are left over here, if you do it correctly, have an h in them. So that's what's going to happen every time you have the problem, is that your ending expression will only have h terms. So all of that work to get down to this expression. Look how much smaller this expression is. And then I'm reminding you that you still have this parentheses around, and you're going to have to take care of the h. Well, at this point, I hope you can see that the h is 1 over 1, or h over h is 1. That takes care of the h in the bottom of the original problem, right? Because we flipped it up so we could kind of just save some space. So our final answer after all of that work is -7 over the common denominator. So you can see, if you make any sign errors, you're going to have to go back and restart parts of the problem. So if you ask me, well, Ms. Brad, where did you have to restart the problem? I restarted the problem up here in this portion of the problem. So this is where I had to go back. Oh, one line above that. I had to go back and redo this portion right here. That's usually where the mistake's going to happen, or perhaps the person didn't flip the sign here. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that. So I'm going to go back and give you the answer again, and we'll move on to the next problem. So try this next problem without me, and then I'm going to pop up the answer, and then if you feel like you need to go back and look at the solution, you can do that. Okay, so try it by yourself. I'll give you the answer, and then I'll work the problem out, but I won't be talking during that section because you'll want to be able to like fast forward, move backwards and forwards. Okay, so this video is actually set for you to be able to move around.